When we go to the doctors for a routine checkup, they usually start by feeling our neck or sometimes behind of our ears. So guys, have you ever wondered why do they do that? And what are they checking for? And you may heard that this is called a lymphatic. It is where the limbs of the body, like say it's one of our legs, start swelling up. What causes this swelling? To answer these questions, we need to look at the lymphatic system of our body. So let's start from lymph. Let's find out. The lymphatic system is a network of tubes and organs that transports a certain kind of fluid throughout your body. Well, believe it or not, that fluid is called lymph. Lymph actually starts out as a blood plasma, the liquid part of blood. Plasma is mostly water with some glucose, proteins, and hormones mixed in. Blood is constantly pushing against the insides of our veins, arteries, and other blood vessels like water moving through a garden hose. This blood pressure causes some plasma to leak out of the capillaries, the tiniest blood vessels. The plasma hangs out in the spaces between cells where it is absorbed their waste materials. Most of the plasma gets absorbed back into the capillaries, but what happens to the rest? The leftover plasma along with all the cellular waste is picked up by the lymph capillaries. These tiny tubes join together to form lymph vessels, just like regular capillaries join together to form blood vessels. Once the plasma is inside the lymphatic system, it's known as lymph. The lymph travels through the vessels until it reaches the lymph node. Lymph nodes remove cellular waste and germs from the lymph. The purified lymph keeps moving and eventually gets absorbed back into the blood. Well, all in that a long way of saying that the lymphatic system removes waves and excess fluids from your tissues. Diseases of the lymphatic system often interrupt that process, causing swelling and painful fluid retention. And that's not all, the lymphatic system helps us digest too. When food is broken down in the small intestine, most of the nutrients are sent to the liver, but not fatty acid, the nutrients that come from the natural fats. These are absorbed by lymph vessels in the walls of the small intestine. The fatty acids circulate with the rest of the body's lymph and eventually end up in your bloodstream, where they can reach cells that need them. That's true, the lymphatic system helps you fight infections too. Bacteria, viruses, and any other harmful invaders are absorbed by the lymphatic system and sent to the nearest lymphoid organ. These include the lymph nodes, bone marrow, the thymus, and the spleen. The lymphoid organs are like factories that crank out white blood cells, the key weapons of the immune system. These special cells attack and destroy invaders that can make you sick. Well, no, I don't think Robo needs a lymphatic system. How about a good mechanic?